phasing them.
Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, do YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever you're hearing us or watching us from. This is the Sweet Action Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Sweet Action Podcast. If you're a new or returning viewer, we appreciate you guys for coming kicking with the best crew as always. You got myself, Carlos. Next to me, I got the homie Trey Preem. Behind the cameras, we got the homegirl Kelsey working here Magic as always. And across from me, got the homie George. In front of me, I got the homie John. Fuck you. All right, guys, what is up, guys? Welcome back. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you're new, and get notified. We upload every Tuesday. You might be seeing this on a Friday, or it might be on a Tuesday. We don't know yet, but we will see when you're watching this. But as always, guys, make sure you guys stick around, bro. Whatever we say or do or talk about, whatever it is like that, it's just our opinions. You might like it, you might disagree, you might agree.
You don't have to watch. You can click away, watch something else, fuck off, jerk off, kick rocks,
Viewer
discretion, whatever you want.
So
do it.
You guys know how we do it here. Let's just get straight to it. We had to do it again. We've had enough of the disrespect.
We ain't taking it no more. Bro.
We're done with the disrespect from you, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop playing with me.
So today we want to do a little spicy on our takes. The red flags. Is this toxic or like a toxic trait? Should this stop? Should this continue after a relationship? After a new relationship? Ex people? All that bullshit. So sit tight, enjoy, and comment down below if you guys agree or disagree with our opinions on it. But we'll get straight to it. So the first one off the rip. What are signs that you are getting played?
She's going to bed early.
Yeah.
That's real quick.
Yeah, she's going to bed early, or you guys talk every other day.
Hey, what
Facts. If she stops talking to you like on a consistent basis,
yeah, you're gonna play, my boy.
And
especially if you don't see her as often, you're gonna play, my boy.
What if it's a busy life? Like she works at she has to wake up for
it's
work
cool,
at 5
but
a.m.
if
She has to work at 5 a.m. so she goes to sleep at 9 p.m.
But look,
Nah,
if
you
for
gotta
like
work around my schedule.
If for like 2, yeah, that's right, King. Top G shit.
Ain't that right, boo boo? What the fuck?
But like, if on a consistent basis for like 3 years, like y'all going to bed at like 2 a.m., and all of a sudden, randomly, I gotta go to bed at like 8 p.m.
I'm tired. Like, bitch, it's 7:30. Like, that's the one was like, all right, come on.
I feel like girls are not even that dumb to do that though. They'll just play you while they're going out with their ex or side or whatever it is.
Or they like knock it down 30 minutes.
Yeah, like they just lying on you and they're like, I'm just busy with my family. You know what I'm saying? I do that to get out of talking to someone. Like I just won't reply for an hour. But like, I was doing something.
That too. That's what he said. When they don't talk, when they stop talking to you for
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go on my cousin. Blah who?
Another thing that when you get played or when you're getting played.
I'm really thinking of a good one, but like
I think also when they prefer to go with other people.
What do you mean by that?
Like for example, like if they, let's say like I don't know, like you guys hang out for like, let's say every fucking Wednesday you guys hang out, and then all of a sudden like she doesn't want to hang out on Wednesdays no more.
Like no more.
Like,
dude, but
like
if you just can't live without your girl. Like,
no. That's what I said Wednesday. I didn't say every day. I didn't say every day. But I'm saying like if there's a specific day you guys hang out.
Oh,
and then
set up
set up like every Wednesday you guys hang out.
You off,
and then now like she's starting to blow you off and she's starting to prefer like that's just like
no, of course, yeah.
She's losing feelings, brother.
Like, I'm gonna go to the mall with my friends. Like, sorry,
but it's like like that's fucked up because we had Wednesday plans,
especially when it's a busy life.
No, yeah, you're right on that.
Yeah, I could see that. Where if you guys already had something planned and it gets canceled.
I think off the rip is when you just start noticing the changes on the way she talks to you. Yeah. I think that's the most obvious giveaway. Like when a girl is just either she could be upset, or she could be playing you. It's one of those two. There's no fucking in between.
Because she can go from talking about like, oh, papi, this and this and that.
Why papi?
That's what my boy likes to be called. That's what my boy likes to be called, bro. Hey, say how she says it.
No. But like she can go from that to just she can go to that. I just have flashbacks. My bad.
hey, you nailed it. That's what it was.
You're weird.
So it could go from that to just being like super dry.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That's a dead giveaway.
Bro.
or even when they start to be boring with you too.
Yes.
Yeah, like they're all high energy and shit, and then all of a sudden like
They're just replying like,
boring,
okay,
bro.
okay.
Or even in person too.
I was gonna say, but mind you, if you also do hang out with the person all the time and they have high energy,
that's what I was gonna say. Because I'm like,
that's true.
Because it comes to a point where it's like kind of just running out of stuff to talk about sometimes.
Yeah.
So
that
just like there, you know?
meme where it's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up and eat your food. I saw that. Yeah.
It's funny. All right, so those are a couple signs, definitely. And then what about like when they have their
I saw that shit drip down his leg.
when they have like their work husband or
boy.
their work bestie.
You
Bro,
still got
stop
it?
making like these guys are assholes. It's funny to laugh about, but then like
Trying to help you out.
Looking out for the
I'm
homie.
trying to help me out. Hey,
putting him on the spot.
You were already being laughed at, fucker.
It's
so,
different.
hey, my boy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. So then going with the plate and all that, what about when they have a work husband, a work boyfriend, a work girlfriend,
Okay.
a work bestie?
See, but here's the thing though. You can't necessarily do anything about that. As
I
much as you
fucking
want
can.
to. No, you can't.
I tell the bitch,
You can be like,
tell
Kendrick
the bitch to
Lamar,
quit or what?
take her keys. I like you parked in that spot. Like, you know? Jesus
Oh, you,
How does saliva come from this motherfucker?
I don't know.
nah, he's just hurt.
Mouth water.
Hey,
You're just excited about this
Change
shit,
your
bro.
shifts.
Hey, all I'm saying it had changed after you call him Poppy. That shit got on water.
She got a
shit.
salivate.
Wet.
Boys, us. Just tell her, change your shifts. You work morning shifts, you work night shifts now.
Nah, I don't think that's like toxic. Cause I mean, you could just get along with somebody. That's cool. Like,
All right.
Damn.
And then when they start saying like, Paul's gonna give me a ride
Okay,
at work.
but what are you okay with? What are you okay
Or Paul's
with?
gonna bring me
Yeah.
back home. Paul brought me ice cream to work. Paul brought me
Dr.
lunch at
Han.
work.
Dr. Han, the motherfucker that owns. I mean, ain't no motherfucker, but I mean, she owns the fucking building.
Hey, shout
And,
out Dr. Han.
Yeah, shout out Dr. Han.
Shout out Dr.
You know, she owns
Sponsor.
everything. So
All right,
think-
so what are you okay with?
You're not okay with it, bro. Don't.
I'm like, as long as
What
it
are you
doesn't
okay
get,
with?
no, it doesn't get to that extent of like outside of work.
But how does it start? Inside of work.
Inside of work.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, let me take you to lunch.
There's
Let me
gotta
take
be
you to
boundaries.
brunch.
I mean,
Concerts.
again, all I ask for is respect the relationship. If you can't respect the relationship and you do something, that's on you. That's not on me,
So
brother.
then you ain't okay with it.
I'm okay with it because if you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. That's not on me. So if you're gonna do something,
Are you okay with getting played? You're not making sense.
You're
right
not
now.
making sense, bro.
what I'm trying to say is, if she's gonna do something wrong, that's on her. That's not on me.
We know
And
that.
I'm
We
not-
know- so you don't-
Hold on. So I'm not gonna be toxic and be like don't ever fucking do that.
So
No.
even if you see signs
You
and
wouldn't-
shit, you still wouldn't like do
Why-
anything about it?
Try to
I'm just
prevent
praying it
it.
doesn't get to that point.
Nah, at that point, nah.
Hey, I gotta go to work right now.
Ah, she got called in real quick or what?
Let me know when to scoop you.
No, yeah, definitely fuck that. I've noticed them, and I think we all like in our past life have been somewhat close with like a female coworker that you can tell, bro. If it was the other way around, like if that was like your girlfriend and then you were some other dude, like and the vibe you're getting, you would not be cool with it. Like if you knew about it.
Nah.
So definitely
So-
fuck that.
Wait, so does that mean that you
Talking
can't
to your
be?
mic, bro.
Oh my bad. Shut the fuck up. Could it be that you aren't? Could you not be cool with any girl at all then?
No, you could, but there's a difference of being cool.
Okay.
Or
There's
was
a
it-
difference between being cool with the opposite sex. This is where I feel like a lot of people fuck up. It's like you can have that girlfriend, right? But if you're not over here trying to introduce your girl to that girlfriend, like how I introduced my girl to you guys,
That's a red flag right
that's
there.
like, brother, like why can't I meet the person or
Oh,
not,
yeah.
Or what if your friend just doesn't want to meet your girl? What do you do in that situation?
In that situation,
what do you do in that situation?
I genuinely ask why. If they can't give me a solid, good answer, honestly, I'd probably be like, "You're kind of weird. I hang out with her all the time. This is my partner. You feel me?"
So all right, so then when hanging out with all that, how do you feel with when they're hanging out with like their ex's friends? You know what I'm saying?
Their ex's friend.
Nah, that's too close to the nigga.
Nah, they in the same friend group type shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
that one I'm like.
They
how
could
close
like
y'all get brother?
rekindle.
Like,
They could rekindle their love. Fuck no.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, hanging
But
out.
what if they hit you with the? But we're together. Trust me. I won't do shit.
Nah, I don't know.
Those
'Cause-
words, trust me.
All right, now what about a
Cannot
follow?
trust them.
What about they're following their ex's friends still? Is that
I don't know. I feel like that's
because that one I don't think I trip.
Okay,
like, I wouldn't.
imagine
I'd be
the
like,
friend.
okay,
Let's
like,
put this in a scenario. Imagine the friend group was like our friend group, right? And we have a girlfriend, right? And we're friends with her ex. And we're like, cause how we post each other all the time. And
I got
stuff
lost.
Like that. Why? Let me finish. I'm still talking.
All right, my bad.
Like how we post each other all the time. It's the fact that if still seeing him, and stuff. I'm not talking to this.
Talk to me. I'm a part of it.
I'm telling you, bro.
So
That's why he
basically,
ain't invited to the wedding.
but basically, just because how we post him all the time. Like if we would to post him, you would still be seeing him and knowing his whereabouts. And it's like you see him like, oh, he's doing good for himself. Da 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 da. And it's like, it's kind of like, it's a little weird.
So they're following without following.
Interesting. So it is a red flag, or it's like toxic
To me.
to stay following or hang out or being friends with their ex's friends. That's interesting.
I don't think so.
I'm like in the middle.
I'm in the middle too.
Because you got to think about it. Each group, well, friends, they're friends. Like you guys are my friends, right? Veto has her own group of friends, right? And then now, like in a separate, if we were to break up, you guys are still my friends, and now she's like still trying to talk to you guys like if. That
So,
was her
but
friends,
you
she
wouldn't
has
you
her own
wouldn't
friends.
be cool with us staying as her friend.
No.
You wouldn't want me following her.
You all right. Let's put it like this. Kelsey's like a part of your friend group, your old friend group, right? Remember that shit too. So part of your friend group.
Yeah.
And now she's being friends with Vedo and all that, getting really close. And God forbid something happens and y'all break up. Would you expect Kelsey as a real one, as a homegirl, be like, nah, fuck Vedo?
Yep.
Now Kelsey, respond to that.
It wouldn't happen. She wouldn't
I
do it.
didn't say happy birthday this year.
That's a tough one.
Nah, but I still text her.
I think it
Sorry,
depends how you end things. You know what I'm saying? So like,
even then, like you could end shit like in a horrible way. But for example, in Kelsey's and Vedo's like situation, like God forbid, but like, how would you handle that?
I don't know. I just wouldn't bring it up around Trey. I mean, I tell John.
But you would still be friends
I'd
with her.
still be cool with her.
And how would you feel with that?
See, now you would tell John that's one of my boys, and now.
But John probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
tell
in
you
my
how to
still-
respect.
That's what you think?
No, hold on. I feel like it crosses the line once I bring it up. Once I bring it up, hey, yo, fucking Kelsey was telling me that fucking Vedo was doing this and this and that. That's where I feel like I would cross the line, and I'm a douchebag on that one for sure.
You have
But
to
the
have
thing-
I'm just
respect
like-
for Trey still,
Yeah.
and keep it between just us.
Out of
And
respect.
not bring it
But
up
the fact
around.
that he knows certain things now.
Like you, it's
and
like fog. Like I know my boy knows.
Okay, imagine this.
Vedo's like watching this, like, what?
This is all hypothetical, Vedo. This is all hypothetical. Like,
Hypothetical. Kelsey, she's friends with Vedo. Vedo, she starts a new relationship. Kelsey tells me, and I'm wrong because I know about that new relationship, and I don't tell you.
more on the fact that
all right, hold on.
Because I have a connection.
But will it-
I can
Kelsey's
know
my
that.
friend too.
Will it be
Yes, yes,
different?
yes.
Will it be different if it was Trey who knew and like he still hung out with Kelsey and shit after their past relationship? Would he still think that way?
I wouldn't.
So
Because I was like-
you personally would be cool with your girl being homies
with my ex being friends with my friends.
with your close friends, like your
With
close
my
friends.
close friends, because like especially the scenario that we have now, like with Kelsey being involved with the podcast, this and that. Because I've seen like where it has grown. Then yeah, but if they barely knew each other and they were still friends and shit like that, that's where it's a red flag. But because the relationship is a little more,
So then that's why I go.
A
But if
little
it
more
wasn't like Veto's case,
yeah.
I just find it disrespectful.
so how would you view Kelsey?
Being disrespectful.
And how would you?
I'd be respectful enough to not tell you anything.
Yeah, she'll still do it. She'll still do it.
She'll do it on the low.
Because I kept
It's not even that. It's not
that
even that.
relationship with
It's
her.
not even that. It's also my image. Because now at that point where I'm not even worried about her, I have to focus on myself.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
why.
remember
Yeah,
that.
that's why I think. Oh,
Well, I'm talking about focusing on myself, where it's like, this and this and that, and I bring her up or something like that, because you go through those sad stages, and it's
Yeah.
like she knows certain things, and it's like, and I'm sitting here looking
That
dumb.
is
Like,
true.
maybe I should try to get with Beto again.
It could bring problems,
It
bro.
just doesn't work out at the end.
It just
It
doesn't.
Yeah, I could
doesn't work
definitely
out.
see
That's what I'm
that
saying.
in a sense.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. But I don't know, man. Because at the end of the day,
It all depends on the scenario.
yeah.
That is- but see, but what if-
depends
but
on
what
the
if you
scenario,
fu-
But dog, Pasadena is a small city.
See,
fucker.
but then here's the thing.
That shit
too.
gets around like.
But
no
here's the thing
tomorrow,
too.
brother.
What if
Just gave out a whole location.
guys.
we're in Burbank? But what if?
Pasadena, Texas.
But what if your ex tells your friend, right? Which let's switch it, or it'll be, let's say Kelsey tells Trey some shit like that happened that she was doing when you guys were going out together.
And that's where I feel like, brother, now you're just disrespecting the thing. Because you guys could still be friends, but obviously exclude me from the equation.
It just doesn't work
You know
out,
what
bro.
I
That's
mean?
what it
Yeah.
is.
I just it don't work
think
out.
that
I
you
think that's
gotta
what it is.
not pick and choose, but pick and choose what you tell the other person.
Yeah.
If it's gonna help them, tell them. If it's not,
That's
just don't
it.
say
Yeah.
anything.
It just
Yeah.
doesn't.
I just don't work out.
Just keep quiet and respect the
Yeah, that's what I
relationship you
feel like
have
it
with
is.
them and the relationship they do or do not have.
Yeah. Because I feel like if you bring it up to the other person, like,
choose them or me.
That's it. Choose them or me.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Choose them or me. Just like, for example, now, what if she decides to go on a hot girl Miami trip?
With your friend. That's crazy.
So in this scenario, Kelsey's the mole.
The more.
See the op
She's the
in this situation.
just like you were back then.
yeah, that's another thing that we could have brought up too.
Jesus Christ.
Go. We're past that. Go.
Hot girl Miami trip. She's going out with the girls. They're gonna go on a trip. Like, it doesn't have to be
week
Miami.
trip.
A week trip
Fuck
to anywhere.
no, bro.
You're not allowing that?
Can I come?
I mean, it's only girls.
I've never been to
I
Miami.
never been to Miami.
It doesn't have to be Miami. It could just be a trip.
I like Florida.
Bro, I drive them around. I don't gotta go in the club. Drive them around type shit.
I don't know.
Chaperone. No, what's wrong with that?
I think it depends where your relationship is. If you guys are like 3+ years or whatever, and it's strong, you should have the trust her. But if you guys are like early still, or have
It
3 years,
depends
and
the
it's been
friend she's going with.
that
That
matters.
is-
Yeah, if her
True.
friends are sus.
Me, Beto, and Kat, we're going to Miami trip.
I don't know if you can trust
I
that
trust
trip.
them. I trust them.
Who you not trusting?
I just say,
Oh.
I say you can't trust that.
Yeah. Who's the one to look out for?
I'm not
All right,
talking
this is
about
a
that.
hot one question, bro. Go. Hot one question.
There's no hot
Bring
sauce. I
out the
don't have to
bottle.
answer
Bring
it.
out
I
the
don't-
bottle.
Oh, it's right there.
I'm not answering that. You got There's no one of you is coming back.
Nah, it's
So you guys
think-
find that toxic or a red flag if she goes on like a girl trip?
nah. Like you said, like
Nah.
if you're in a place where you're strong and you're like you believe, it's because at the end of the day, bro, anything can happen, and
Yeah.
you can't control everything as much as you want to. You can't control everything they do.
Yeah.
So you're
So-
controlling.
No, I never said that. I'm just saying you can't control
Everything.
everything, you know. But so I would do it. Fuck it, like we're strong. We're in a good relationship. Do it. But it also depends with the friends she's going with. If they're a little
Yeah.
sus, then
Yeah, I could definitely see
What
that.
makes it
'Cause
sus?
I just saw a video today where some guy was explaining. He's like, if your girl like goes out to a club and her friends are like hoes and shit like that, don't think that your girl's gonna be the one saint. Like, hey, like, nah, I'm not doing that. Nah, because like
She's getting
they don't bring her
pressured,
around
yeah.
for that. No, they bring her
Yeah.
around because
She's a
they
good time.
match.
She's a
Yeah,
good
like
time.
she's
They
a
match
good
the
time.
energy.
It
yeah,
matches the energy
you know,
that they're all having.
what does it matter?
Gets the vibe.
Does it matter if the friend she's going with are single?
Yeah.
You think that has to do with it?
I feel like that has a lot.
definitely think.
I think
does.
I feel like that has a lot.
Single or not, it just depends on the friend is. Like if you know the friend is a hoe,
Yeah,
then,
that's where it's like it's a little.
doesn't
worrying,
matter
like,
if she's
hey,
single or
brother.
not. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'd have to say single has to do a little more though.
Yeah, because I'm not saying they're purposely going to meet someone, but if you're single, you're in Miami, a couple drinks, you're gonna have a
If
good
you,
time,
go
bro.
to if you go to the club too, oh never mind. Okay, I get what you mean. I thought we were talking about look for a relationship. I'm like,
Nah,
that's not the place to look for a
Nah.
relationship for.
Gotta go to like a art museum or something.
A scholar.
Studious. No, definitely. All right, I can see that. One of the other ones, exes, clothes, or like pics. And when we mean pics, we need like nude pics, sexual content.
Wait, what was the question?
Would you if your ex
If you still have them.
if your
Oh,
ex has like
is it
her
okay to
ex's
keep 'em?
like sweaters and
Oh,
stuff,
okay.
You know?
So-
hey, bro, that sweater's for you, my guy.
Shit, if it fit, the fuck.
Hey, my boy was fly. Yo, he got some swag to him.
Clothes-wise, if it's like... if it's just regular ass clothes, like an Adidas hoodie, bro, I don't care. That's less clothes for me to buy. Now,
Or what if she gives them to you?
that's what I'm saying.
That's disrespectful.
How? Brother,
She gave you another nigga's hand-me-down.
If-
Do you prefer?
Good luck, my boy.
Yeah. If it was like a fucking Supreme Off-White Be Alone exclusive, and
A
it's her
sweater that you've been
ex-boyfriend,
wanting.
and she's just like, hey, this used to be my ex's.
You
But
can
I
have
would
it.
just throw it away.
How would you feel?
My boy, I go to
Resell
the.
that.
Hey, resell that bitch.
Oh.
So you accept it though.
I haven't accepted. I'm selling it.
Well, still the point
still
is you're
take it.
accepting it.
Yeah,
take
and then like, oh, let's say like with that money you go buy like Chick-fil-A, and he could be like, I'm feeding y'all hoes. You know what I mean?
I'm feeding your new man, bro.
Yeah, like
Damn.
exactly.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why.
Damn, you buy car parts with that shit? I'm
Yeah.
building his car.
I think the clothes
That's
can
exactly
have.
the same thing. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think the clothes could have like a pass. What do you call it? Like like a pass for it to happen, and the pics and sexual content that obviously has to go.
Yeah, for sure. That one,
that-
that's a little more personal. You gotta
That's
fuck
where
them out.
gone.
you're keeping it for your own pleasure. Or what's going on?
Or what if she keeps a bottle of his cologne? She's like, oh, I just like the smell.
There was a thought about it. It's like if a girl picks your cologne, or like she picks a cologne for you.
Oh, and then
She
it's
picks
like
a cologne for you?
No, I'm saying like if she picks a cologne for you, is that bad?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
Because what if she's picking her old man
Yeah.
scent?
Yeah, well, that's
That's-
well,
Ain't
that becomes
nobody-
like a what if, you know, like
Yeah.
oh man, that's where you're just overthinking.
That's
You
where
know
it's
what I mean?
like, that's
'Cause what
on
if she's
you.
like- yeah, because what if she's like, oh, I genuinely like this, but you're like,
How do you know what it
if it's your
smell
old
like?
man ex?
How do you know what it smells like?
that's true. That's true.
Well, I would assume you went to the store, like, smelled it there.
all right.
But
Here
if
we go.
she's like, oh, I just ordered it online. That's the hey, yo, bitch, what?
Okay.
And so she surprised you with it.
Yeah.
That's two things. That's either
Yeah.
you stink, my boy, or
Yeah, that,
Or-
I never liked the idea of giving somebody like cologne because like, damn, my boy, I stink.
Nah, getting
Nah,
gifted
nigga,
cologne is
yeah,
fire,
that's
bro.
fire.
That shit expensive, bro. My
Yeah, it is.
my 212 bottle alone is like $90.
You stink so bad, I had to spend so much money on you to smell good.
Never catch me slipping. All right, last question. And this was a good one, I think. Having a spam account / like thirst trap account.
A spam account is that
or like a
depends.
secondary
Yeah, it
account
depends.
type shit,
It
right?
depends. You got to see what the bio says.
Yeah.
You got to see what every caption says.
That is true.
But the thirst trap spam page,
No.
hey, bro,
Nah,
that shit.
that's gone skis, bro. Gone skis.
She for the streets.
Gone
Yeah,
skis,
fuck
bro.
that.
Yeah, I definitely.
No.
What if they mix it together, the spam count and the thirst?
Yeah,
Right, it's
brother,
one
she's trying to cover her
Nah,
tracks.
like it's cool. Like I understand when it's like two separate accounts, right? Because probably on some it's like family type shit, and the other one's like close people.
Yeah.
So I understand that. But when they on the second account, like they be posting thirst traps and shit, that's like
Yeah, it's
Nah, I
for
don't
me
know, bro.
the whole spam account. It's because, for instance, on my Instagram, I barely post like 3 pictures. I'll barely have like a couple pictures to make my feed look a little clean or whatever, whatever. But to have that second account of posting like just ranting about shit, some people do that. So
that is true.
Yeah,
if you want to,
Or how do you feel when, I don't know if it's happened to you, but how do you feel like on their secondary account they like talk about your problems?
Like that's where they talk
yeah,
about their
That's where they
problems.
talk about your problems.
That's a little too far across the line.
I feel like, bitch.
Well, so is
Talk
that a
to
red flag?
me.
Like,
Like, what about my problems? Like me just personally,
Like,
like
let's
how
say
I'm treating
your
them, or-
relationship
like
problems.
relationship problems, or just like talk,
Like she's posting a pic and she's like, fuck, bro.
or
He
even
picked-
in general,
yeah, or
I
even
would-
if it's like a girl that you're talking to or some
I was
shit.
gonna say, even in general, like posting on your main account, spam account, anywhere, putting a little tweet, like being dissing them. I always found that as like kind of weird.
Yeah, I remember one time there was somebody that had like they posted a screenshot of like them and their boyfriend like arguing type shit, and then like they blurred out his name, and I was like, damn, that's fucked up, dog. Like you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, no, I always felt like that shit's weird.
That was crazy.
Nah, definitely.
What was the one question you had?
I forgot it.
Oh,
Is it toxic if your girl knows more than one club?
Yes, it is.
he did that on purpose, Trey.
Yeah,
He said he was gonna ask it.
yeah, but
He moved on from it.
All right, my bad, G.
All right. Nah, listen. Like, guys, I think that's enough toxicity for our night. I feel like we're all gonna be going home. Well, not me. I'm stress free. But you guys are about to be like texting your girls, like questioning them all this stuff. Not definitely. Well, I mean, if you guys liked it, let us know. Kelsey and never. Dr. Khan.
It is Dr. Han.
Dr. Han.
Alrighty, well, enough toxicity. John, I think it's time we wrap up the episode.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Let us know how you guys like this new 30-minute format that we're trying. Just to kind of keep you guys a little more engaged, kind of a little more quicker. If you guys like it or don't like it, we can always, we would love to hear out your guys' opinions, what you guys think. Anything that you guys feel is toxic. Who's in the wrong? Kelsey or Trey?
That's funny.
I was just playing. But I'll let Trey take it off from here.
All right. So, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and share. Please share with your families, your uncles, your grandmas. Don't matter who. Just make sure they watch it too.
Your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-boyfriend.
Share it to your ex-girl,
yeah.
Shout out to your ex bitch and tell her this bitch. This all
Take
is
some
you.
notes.
This is
Yeah,
all
take
you.
some
This is
notes.
why we ended.
Yeah.
You a
Comment if you
toxic.
want a part 2 too. We can keep on rambling too.
Yeah. Check and answer that second question. Or that last question. A little more terrible.
What up, you guys? Stay frosty.
Oh my god, bro. Hey. This
Nah,
is
they ain't going nowhere, bro.
that's why it's scary being in a relationship, bro. Girls are not all girls. Sorry, Kelsey. Kelsey started, man. Don't even